One thing that was interesting to me, Tank, and this is kind of narrative-ish, so maybe you can help me speak on this, but I thought like when Jimmy came off the bench last week, he played a really good game and he was like kind of aggressive. And he even spoke like he was throwing that thing deep outside the numbers. Ayuk had a deep pass interference play. Like I think it's going to be there for Ayuk because I think that Ayuk has taken another step as a player. You know, that was the drumbeat all off season. I think Jimmy will like Jimmy and Ayuk haven't had a lot of time together either. When Ayuk popped off as a rookie, Jimmy was hurt. So I think that I think it's probably like at worst a lateral move and potentially good for Brandon Ayuk if Jimmy's going to continue to be aggressive because and he kind of said this after the game, right? That he felt like it was like 2017 again, where he could just get out there and play loose because he is kind of like nothing to lose at this point. So little narrative-ish that like maybe Jimmy will play more aggressive because like he has everything to gain and nothing to lose by this time, but at this point right now.
I mean, I mean, it's a great point. Like the way that the Niners are treated Jimmy Garoppolo, like he's the quarterback that they didn't want, but that they need right now. And
Yeah.
when you've been in a situation where you led a team to a Super Bowl, yet and still they go out and they move up in the draft to, draft your replacement, and then they give him your job coming into this offseason. You have surgery. You think you're going to end up on another team. Somehow you end up signing back. Then that guy goes down early in the season. Like Jimmy G, no, he's not the long-term answer for that team. At least he doesn't think he is. So right now he's like, hey, this guy's not like I don't have to look over my shoulder with this guy. Like he's not coming back, and there's nobody else on this roster that's gonna come out and get me. They already don't think too much of me. So what can I do? Just go out there, ball out, let it fling, let it fly, and then just play my way into another big deal with another team. And so I believe he is going with that mindset, and we could potentially see a more improved Jimmy G because he's not playing with that hesitation, that uncertainty of like he's just a play or two away or a game or two away from getting replaced.
Tank, would you like to guess how many air yards per target Deebo Samuel is averaging right now?
I have no clue, but probably like what, 4?
1. 1 air yard. What? Not air yards. Air yard per target. Air yard per target.
1 rib.
One air yard per target for Deebo Samuel. So I think he's going to play like a ton of running back, right? Like he's still their best outside stretch runner. Good he got his money, right? And good he got the contract bonuses because he could probably gonna hit them bonuses this year, man. So I think that like Deebo probably not going to return value at ADP just because I think he was a little too steamed up. But the air yard per target will come up at some point. He'll be fine. But I do think that the C's are, I think the C's are kind of parting for Brandon Ayuk to really still take that next step because Deebo's not playing that wide receiver role. And obviously we might get Kittle back for this game as well. So I think we're feeling pretty good about Ayuk. I mean, my God, 1 air yard per target.